Hello YouTube, this is the Bucket coming at you today with another range review on the Soviet Tokarev TT-33 in 7.62 Tokarev. This was a gun that my grandfather brought home from Vietnam, and when we got it home and I did a little bit of research, I found out that this gun was actually produced in 1939 and was a Soviet Tokarev TT-33. And was just really excited because I love World War II firearms, and the fact that it's a family gun just made it that much cooler. And I love history. I wanted to be a history teacher. I'm not a special education teacher, but I just love history, and I love having history in your hand. Now, when I took this to the range, the only ammo I could find at the time was this PPU self-defense hollow point ammunition. And no matter how many rounds that I tried to fit to run through this gun, it would only fire 1 or 2 rounds before the tip of the bullet would nosedive and then not get into the chamber, and I would have a failure to feed on a regular basis. And a lot of these guns that were designed for war were not designed to run hollow points. So you'll often see that some 1911s just don't run hollow points very well. And so that was very disconcerting. I was very excited when I found Jer Arms here in Kansas. He had some Red Army 7.62 ammo for the Tokarev. So I ended up that I could purchase some of it. This is not stuff that you're going to find very often at an academy or something like this. This is going to have something that you have to order. And while things have been getting a lot better, this is still not easy to find, especially if you're really trying to get away from the Romanian, the military surplus stuff, that stuff that from time to time can be known for being pretty corrosive. So we went ahead and ran. I had the big baby bucket with me, and I was pretty excited. The gun ran flawlessly. This are my first 5 shots with the gun. This is a different bullet. I'll tell you about the 1906 on that deal, but I was pretty excited about this first grouping. My daughter ended up with a fairly good grouping as well. She was not quite as good, but you can see lots of good body shots from a gun that can be very, very snappy. We did fire a little bit more of it. I did not have a ton of ammo laying around, but after I ran a few clips through magazines through it, I got a fairly tight group. Have a little bit of a flyer there, but still within a good target. I will tell you that I did not have one failure to feed, one failure to eject, no stovepiping, no nothing through this Red Army ammunition. So if you get an opportunity to run this Red Army ammunition through a TT-33, I think you're going to be in pretty good shape. And my next video that I'm going to bring to you is I'm going to compare how this shot with my CMP 1911. Both of these fought in World War II together, and I'm gonna do a little comparison. So keep an eye out for that. Again, comments are always appreciated. Likes, always appreciated. Shares, and you stay classy, YouTube.
I learned a lesson. Never half-ass 2 things. Whole-ass 1 thing.